Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now today, I want to talk about Ashanti sister SHIA. She came out today. Well, not today, but the story pretty much came out that she was abused in her relationship with CEOSLOW, one half of the SlowBucks. She went on to explain that they were in a very domestic relationship that nobody knew about for a total of, I think, about like 3 years, to where he actually broke her jaw, and also was the reason she had a miscarriage because they also had a baby on the way. If y'all know, they was also supposed to get married as well, and I guess due to, like I said, the domestic violence, that didn't happen. So I want to get into all that today, man, because that's a very touchy subject. This is something that I didn't know. I'm pretty sure others may or may have not known about it neither. And it just goes to show that you never know what somebody is going through, man. So I want to talk about all that today. And I want to get y'all opinions on it, man. I know a lot of people deal with domestic violence, whether male or female. So we're going to get into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, as some of y'all may or may not know, Ashanti, she's coming out with a new project. She's working on getting her own masters back, because what's happening is a lot of these artists from back in the days who were signed to these bad deals, these crazy music deals, these 360 deals, they made crazy hits that we all know and love, but the problem is they aren't getting properly paid for it. So what she's trying to do is recreate all her greatest hits, or whatever the case may be, and then put them out again so she could start getting paid for her own songs and her masters. Right now, your boy Irv Gotti, at the time he was the head of Murder Inc. He signed Ashanti, so right now he owns all her masters, and and a part of publishing, so he gets paid for all them songs that we know and love from Ashanti. Now, as she went to Angie Martinez to pretty much promote, her sister came on, SHIA, and pretty much she dropped the bombshell. Now, she went on to explain that this is her first time ever coming out and letting it be known that she was involved in a very domestic relationship. Oh my gosh. Anyway, in a domestic relationship, and it's with somebody that we all know. It's your boy CEOSLOW, half of the SlowBucks. Now, Slow hit the scene heavy back in the days. He from Queens. He started off with G-Unit, like in the background. Then him and Bucks, they went and created SlowBucks. They branched off, did their own thing. They had everybody with SlowBuck t-shirts. You have whole favorite celebrities, all that, all through the industry. I guess things got rocky between him and G-Unit behind the scenes, and that's when you started seeing him affiliate himself with Jewel's. What else? They had a studio in Queens, and then out of nowhere, I guess when Jewel's went through that whole little situation where he had to go to jail for like a year or so, he started being around Dream Chasers and Meek Mill. So the whole time he was dating Ashanti's sister SHIA, they would be on Instagram all hugged up, looking like they in like perfect couple. And then suddenly you just stop seeing them together. Even after they were supposed to get married and all that, I don't know what happened. Everything just seemed to go out the window. You stop seeing pictures. You stop seeing the whole nine. Now everybody wondered, like, what happened? What happened? It was very subtle. Nobody talked about it. They just went on their way. Now, up until now, recently, Ashanti had went up to Angie Martinez to promote, and she was there, and she actually dropped the bombshell saying that she had been in a very domestic relationship with CEOSLOW. Now, she describes that he used to beat her. He broke her jaw. They was expecting a baby. He's the reason she had a miscarriage. A whole bunch of things. And she seemed like she's like a spiritual, she's very spiritual now. I look on her page, she seemed like she's into the spiritual, self-healing and everything. And she speaks like she's in a better place, so I'm happy for her. Now, one thing I can say, when I first heard this story, I can't lie, I was a little skeptical. You know, not to sound very desensitive or insensitive, or whatever the case may be. I was very skeptical. I'm like, why is she coming out now? Maybe she chasing clout. She looking for attention. The whole baby situation just transpired. You know, everybody got their emotions in the uproar. So I was talking to my homegirl about it, and she like, nah, you bugging. You know, and she put me in my place, and she made me realize something, because she said this. She said, this girl coming out now has nothing to do with her chasing clout. It has nothing to do with her wanting a bag. You know, healing has no expiration date, and you don't know what it took for her to actually come out and speak on her pain or whatever, and you don't know who her pain might actually help. You know, and she went on to explain that she still go to therapy herself for a situation that happened to her when she was young. So she understands that sometimes that pain don't leave. You learn how to deal with it. So at the end of the day, I had to be like, you know what, you're right. You know, maybe she isn't chasing clout. Maybe this is how she gets her clarity. Maybe she feel like she's helping somebody else. You see what I'm saying? What I can say is, though, ladies, if you're going through a domestic relationship and it's going on 3 years, I don't care whether it's 2 years, I don't care whether it's a year, whether it's months, please seek help. Do not stay. Do not stay. Look for some type of help. Look for something, man, because don't think that just because it happened then and then it stopped, then it's gonna, no. He or she put their hands on you that one time only. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes you don't get a second chance. And also, let this be a lesson as well, because oftentimes we get on social media and we see these couples and we think, you know, their goals, we idolize them, but we don't know that we only get to see what they show us, what they allow us to see. So while we thinking everything is all peaches and cream, they battling their own demons behind the scenes. This is why I always tell people, focus on yourself, focus on your own relationship. Don't worry about other people. Do you. Your experiences may be different from somebody else's. What works for you may not work for them, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? And as far as you guys out there that's putting your hands on these females, man, there's a special place in hell for y'all. You know, that's a different type of coward. That's a different type of like human being. They should be dealt with accordingly, and anybody that supports that. I'm not saying don't defend yourself. You know, sometimes you can't get away or whatever the case may be, but putting your hands on a female, breaking her jaw, miscarriages, and now this could also hurt him in his career and whatever he's trying to build, his brand and everything, because now with her going public, who knows, you know, the end result of all this. Who knows how this may end up for him. He got a lot of explaining to do. Now over here on this platform, I don't say that you're guilty until proven innocent. But in this case, it is kind of hard to dispute, because she has pictures. You know, I guess she documented everything, but you know, I'm glad she seemed like she healed. I'm glad she's able to talk about it. And that's what it is, man. So let's see how this turns out. Let me get you guys' opinion on this, man, because this is a definitely touchy subject. Sometimes I don't even like to talk about this because some people get their emotions wrapped up, and instead of having a healthy conversation, they talk from a place of a traumatic experience or hurt or pain, you know, and it just goes left. So like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. Let's have a healthy conversation. If you've been through something like this, let it be known. Throw out some words of wisdom for somebody that's probably going through the same situation that you went through, or whatever the case may be. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping, and I'm out.